Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us here on Midday Kentucky. Today we are joined by a master taster from Woodford Reserve. Talk about a great career choice. We have Elizabeth McCall here to talk about bourbon tasting. You're going to give us some tips on sniffing, and then we're going to talk about some events coming up, especially for Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for a romantic idea, stick around. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I guess first we should dive in. What is a master taster, and how did you become one?
So master taster is somebody who I work closely with our master distiller, Chris Morris, and then I also work on maintaining quality of our product and on the innovation side as well.
So what exactly do you do?
It's hard to describe, but in one day I can do, goes from looking over procedures for our quality control to tasting barrels, putting together batches for consumers, and then also working alongside the master distiller and kind of thinking of long-term future. Where do we want to see some innovation projects go with this brand?
So let's talk about the three products you brought with us today.
Okay, so these are like children to me.
I want a bourbon child. I do too.
I know, they're just wonderful. So the first product that we have here is our flagship brand. It's our Woodford Reserve bourbon. And I would like for us to nose as we're talking about them.
All right.
So this brand was founded in 1996. This is the glass on your far left.
Okay.
And so go ahead and pick this up. This brand was founded on just reaching something that we wanted, a bourbon that would be balanced and complex and hit all areas of flavor. So when I talk about that, just go ahead and waft this under your nose. We're going to dissect the bourbon glass. So as you're wafting at the top,
am I wafting correctly?
You're wafting correctly. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
You're going to notice that you've got light notes up there. Like, so you've got vanillas, some soft caramels developing. You see that a little bit? Sometimes if you're really lucky, you'll find a little floral note in there as well. Now get your nose deeper into the glass. Take a nice breath in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and you're going to see some brown sugar, a little bit of spice.
Are we going to be driving impaired when we're done with this?
That's what I'm smelling.
Now go ahead and swirl it. So notice we didn't start by swirling because when it's a high proof spirit, you'll miss all the subtleties on the top of the glass. So you swirl it and then now nose it. And notice some of that clove coming out, the spice character, more pepper. But then let's not forget that there's great dried fruit character. There's a little bit of a toasted hazelnut in there as well. But all areas of that. So we talk about fruit, floral, we've got spice, sweet aromatics, and then grain character.
Wow.
So that's our flagship brand and the one that we were founded on and where people fell in love with us. Then we have Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, which came along. That's in this small squatty bottle.
This is my favorite.
It is. I love that you said, you had told your boyfriend that, oh, I'm not a bourbon drinker. And he said, well, fine, I have something for you to taste.
Try that one.
And I said, that's my line. That's what I tell people. So Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is a bourbon. It starts out as Distiller's Select, and then it gets finished in a second barrel that's heavily toasted and lightly charred. That heavy toast is what makes it a sweet, aromatic, forward bourbon. So go ahead and join me. It's the center glass. And you also notice the color. It has a great, rich, dark color to it, and that's from that second barrel and that heavy toast on that barrel.
Gotcha.
So now go ahead and nose this.
And while we're nosing it, can you tell us about the Valentine's Day event?
Oh, yes. So yeah, just enjoy this indulgence while we
we will.
The Valentine's Day event, we're really excited. We have 2 dinner opportunities. So we've got on February 10th and also February 14th. We've got, it's a tour, a welcome cocktail, and dinner. And it's a 4-course dinner for $80 per person. And the dinner is also, it's Chef Weta Michael's staff. So if you're from, like if you're from Lexington, you know who Weta Michael is.
Right.
And so that is a dinner put on by her staff out at the distillery in the evening. It's fantastic. So on the February 10th and February 14th, you can go to woodfordreserve.com to get your tickets, and you'll get to enjoy some of our great bourbon.
And I know we still have one more to sniff, but we have to send things to break. We'll have Troy sniff it on the other side and join us. So let's put up all the information for Woodford Reserve. You can go over and get tickets for the Valentine's Day event, but we're back to sniff the third after this break.